Pickled eggs are so easy to make, and in my opinion they make the best snack. It's full of protein, just take it out of the jar. But they also make fantastic egg salad because it's basically already seasoned, and really good deviled eggs. Here's what's gonna happen. That's 1 dozen eggs. They are not fresh, so they should be easier to peel. And then there's all this setup because I'm going to make 3 different flavors. We'll start out with vinegar. I use 50-50 vinegar water, sugar, salt. This one is gonna be bread and butter, pickled ones with mustard. This is going to be a hot jalapeno, and I'm going to try some matcha. I've never done this, but let's see if we can turn them green, because the mustard pickle will turn yellowish. And then here I'll make the beet pickled ones, except I will not use beet. I use the roselle powder. I've done this before. It colors them very nicely. And then there's garlic, onion, peppercorns. They all get those spices. And the rest is individual. Sadly, I'm out of coriander seeds and mustard seeds. Eggs are on, the heat's turned on. Now I'll wait till it boils, then I'll shut it off and let it sit for 9 minutes. Why 9 minutes, you ask, and not 10 as usual? Well, it's because I keep mine on the countertop so they are not cold from the refrigerator and it goes a little quicker. In the meantime, I'm pouring the vinegar and the water in a saucepan. Usually when I make one flavor, I'll put the spices and herbs and sugar and salt right in there and heat it up together. But because my sugar amount and salt amount is slightly different in these 3 setups, I'll just make the general brine so it's warm enough where the salt and sugar will incorporate, and that's how we use it. So while the things start heating up, each jar gets a tablespoon of salt, and then a tablespoon that's peeled out of sugar. You can make this, I go a little less for the beet and the jalapeno one, but for the bread and butter pickles with the mustard in it, I'll take 2 tablespoons. And then also everyone gets some peppercorns, and then the onion and garlic. So the eggs are finally done. They were kind of old. I actually was afraid they would float. They're that old. So I didn't do anything special. I didn't steam them. I didn't poke them in the flat end so they would peel well. Well, despite the age, they did not peel well. I can't tell you how mad it makes me when a hard-boiled egg doesn't peel. That's the only one that looks reasonable. But of course, I'm not going to discard them. We'll use them anyway. So this is the bread and butter one. So I add a nice amount of mustard if it comes out. The dill seeds. This should be a good one. Some turmeric for this, just for the color. Well, I guess health benefits too, but then who drinks the brine? A little bit of celery seeds. Now these stay in the fridge for 2 weeks, and then of course I will cut them open to show you what it looks like. Okay, eggs are in. Brine has been mixed up, and I will fill this up. And you want the eggs in kind of loose. Don't stuff them too much because otherwise they don't color nicely. And it's also the reason why I upside down it every once in a while so that the eggs are colored nicely all around. I'll push these in, lid goes on, that goes aside too. And next is my favorite one, the non-beet one. So this one gets the roselle powder. I have a video on that. If you grow Florida cranberry, this is exactly what it is. It's sour in itself, so it helps out there, but it also gives them a beautiful color, and I don't have to mess with beets. Look at this intense color. So I usually use this powder for instant tea and to color icing and cupcake toppings and stuff like that. So, and it doesn't taste like beets for those who don't like beets. The onion, garlic, and spices, salt and sugar are in. And then this is some Mount Olive hot, whatever, banana peppers. I put a sip of that in. That's already an acceptable brine. The jalapenos. And then this is the matcha. The matcha was supposed to turn that green. Well, I forgot how long I had this and didn't use it, but I'll put it in anyway. And then we'll add the brine. So here we go. Sugar and salt is dissolved, and I'll put in 4 eggs, and then I'll add more brine if needed. I'll need both hands for that. This is gonna be not a green egg, but a camo colored mud egg. And then when I remember every day, every other day, once a week, I will just upside down them a little so that the juices all go through equally. Here they are, packed away in the refrigerator. 2 weeks are ideal. You can eat them after 2 or 3 days, but the flavor and the coloring inside won't be as intense. I hope I can keep greedy fingers out until the 2 weeks are up, and then we'll cut them open. Look there, it is quite pretty. The red one colored all the way through. That's really cool. The green tea one didn't, but it'll still be hot because there were 2 jalapenos in there with seeds. And the mustard one, the mustard pickle, what's it called, bread and butter pickle, didn't color through either, but the outside is stunning. Now, what might have happened here is because I use apple cider vinegar to do this always, and I have a feeling that with white vinegar it might be different, that the colors may even be more brilliant. My cake is done. So anyway, it would be worth trying it with regular white vinegar. I won't, but I'm ready to try these now, and I think I'll go for this one. That's really, really good. Before they get stolen again, I already packed away another big jar of the bread and butter ones. So they should be ready in another 2 weeks or so. We always need pickled eggs. Try it out. Thanks for watching.